Hi, Caitlin here. This video will run you through how to fill in your timesheet for the first time. So we'll head over to the left hand side where you can see time and then my timesheet. To get started, all you need to do is click on Add Timesheet Entry, and that will bring up the option to search for the project or the time code that you've been working on. So I'm going to use the drop down box to find a project, and this brings up all the available time codes that I can lodge time against. So I will click these 4 for operations, and I will add one more time code as well from another project. So you can see I'm looking at it in the day view, which we recommend for people who are updating their timesheet throughout the day, or maybe they're working on multiple tasks throughout the day. We also have the option to pop over to week view. So this is great for people who don't really update their timesheet throughout the day and maybe they're working on a smaller number of tasks. You can also choose to show whether a project is billable and whether you have been allocated any hours to that time code and how many hours you have remaining. So to fill in the hours on a time code, you have 4 options in how you want to fill in the time. Really up to you, it's personal choice. So say we want to put in an hour and a half, you can choose to do it by the minutes. So we'll put in 90 minutes, and that correlates to an hour and a half. Or you can use a decimal, so 1.5 hours. You can choose to use this drop down box, which goes up in 15-minute increments, so we can put in an hour and a half there. Or you can just put in 1 hour and 30 minutes. You'll also notice you have the option to put in a comment. Sometimes the comment is mandatory depending on how your time code was set up. So I'm going to put in a comment here. And save. Now, if this was a common comment and a lot of time that I would often put in across most of the week, you can actually choose to copy that. So if I was to click copy down the bottom here and save, I can come across and I can click paste and I can fill that in throughout my week, which saves me quite a bit of time. So the next thing I can show you is pinning a time code. So that means that if there is a time code that you're working on across multiple weeks and you don't want to have to go searching for it every time you fill in your time code your timesheet each week, you can pin it, which I've just done there. And then if I go to the next week, you'll see that those 2 time codes have come with me, so I didn't have to look for them. And the last thing I can show you is removing either a time entry or a time code itself. So removing a time entry is nice and straightforward. You can just click clear and then save. But if you wanted to get rid of the whole time code, you can click these 3 buttons here and go remove time code. And that's it.